welcome back to another YouTube vlog. We are back from America. I feel like after you have done a Hyrox, you definitely need to chill, and New York was not the place for that. I think I did around 30,000 steps every single day. It's time to get back into a routine. I am such a routine girl, so to be away from my routine for that long is quite hard for me. I'm focusing on recovery a lot. I've got my physio booked in, and also I'll be heading to the sauna a lot. As well as trying to get back into things and the routine, the workouts are still solid this week. And also, I've got a race. I have got a race this week, which I don't know why I booked, but I did. I like to be on high adrenaline all the time. I would like a PB, but I'm not expecting, you know, a lot. And I'm also very busy with meetings and just getting everything back to normal. We're training legs today, and I can't wait because I've not done strength in a very long time, especially when you just get running. I like a mixture of running and strength, so I'm really excited to get back to strength. This week is also TOM, which can't wait. So I probably am going to feel a bit tired, a bit sluggish, so I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. It's just getting back into the swing of things. I'm just listening to my body every single day. And yeah, it's going to hit a gym session. Complete. It was pretty heavy, to be honest. I was concentrating more on tempo and just really activating the actual muscle. It was hip thrusts, squats. Squats I really struggled with. Yeah, I was focusing more on my form, but my calves have been still a bit tight from Hyrox, so I don't know why, but I felt a little twinge in it. And then Bulgarian split squats, which I absolutely hate. Hate. That was 15 reps on each leg, 4 times, but no rest. And then it was single leg extensions, which I put on the lowest one, and it was still hurting, but it was single leg. And then finished off with lying hamstring curls, which I also really hate because I just feel like I can never go heavier on them. My legs are going to be absolutely fried for tomorrow, but we move, and now we're just going to go and do some work, have some food. I actually knew I was going to be really hungry, so I packed a squares bar. Rehydrate with marshmallow electrolytes. These are the summer fruits ones, and I also get the apple and blackcurrant ones. I put 2 sachets in because it's a litre bottle, and it is delicious. It literally tastes like cordial. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You need to have your electrolytes because that is how you cramp up. I've cramped up in Hyrox before, and it is honestly the worst thing ever. I was on lunges, and I know it's like the last station, but I remember Eva was on the other side of the barrier, and I was like to her, I literally had to stop, and I was like, I am in agony. Like, my legs cannot do this. Every time I went to lunge, it was like someone was stabbing me, and then I couldn't even get back up. So yeah, make sure you drink these. And ever since I have been having my electrolytes, because I wasn't really that on my nutrition then. Back then, it was literally a year ago. God, things have changed very rapidly in a year. Learning to actually have the right supplements for your body is so important, and these are a game changer. Also, they literally taste like cordial, and it's getting you water in, so it's a win-win. When I get back from the gym, I usually have something which is either high carb and protein, or just mainly focus on the protein. morning, guys. It is Tuesday. We are about to head to the gym. Didn't really vlog much yesterday just because it was a really boring day. Just literally admin stuff and like working on my laptop. Got my session done in the morning, which was good. I got a threshold session this morning. I'm really not feeling great today. Today is just one of them days where I'm just like, oh, the weather is horrible. I don't feel good. I'm super bloated. So actually I'm pretty glad that I just have one running session because normally I have double days every single day. 2k warm up and then 4 times 8 minutes at 4:30 pace, which is actually alright, to be honest. I'm not sure how I feel when I get in there. I'm actually going to run in my New Balance Fuel Cells. I haven't actually run in these for quite a bit, but they are so good. I really, really like these shoes, especially for treadmill work and even outside. Also, not coordinating. And yeah, happy Tuesday! I don't usually sweat that much, but when it is the time of the month, that was actually really good, so I'm not feeling too great. I am going to go and have some breakfast now. Got some proper breakfast. I've got a meeting, video, and have yoga tonight. Just a little Gymshark fit. I always run in these shorts just because they're so good to run in. Morning, guys. It is Wednesday and it is another gloomy day in Manchester. I can't believe I've literally got a fleece on and we're almost in July. I'm just gonna head to the gym now. I've got a super busy day today. It's hair wash day today as well, thank God, because even though I only washed it on Sunday, my hair's gone crazy this week. Maybe it's just the humidity. And also I did do hot yoga last night. I got upper today with a finisher at the gym now, and then I've got meetings all the way up until 12. I will catch you at the gym. Same as every day, yogurt bowl. I have been on the hunt for oats for 4 days now, gluten-free ones, and there literally isn't one anywhere. So yogurt bowl it is. We got back from the gym and had a few calls, and then I had to head to a meeting with my manager. Just caught up with her and then met my sister for some lunch. This happened within the workout. Sad at times, but it shows working hard. I mean, it was already pretty split because in Hyrox World, I was on the wall balls and it was literally like the last 20 reps. Our competitors were literally right behind us. I think they were like 3 reps behind us. And Eva was screaming at me and I just felt my nail go like that underneath the wall ball when I was coming. I was like, I just had to get on with it and yeah, get to the finish line. So yeah, it's already a bit injured. Tomorrow we've got another super busy day. We've also got the race tomorrow. The start of the week I was feeling so excited for. Now, not so excited. I am feeling very fatigued. So we'll see. and also not really excited for my heart rate to be in zone 5 for the whole time. Good morning, guys. We have woken up in a very good mood. I know I always go on about this, but you know when you wash your hair and then it is like really silky and smooth that it won't go in a ponytail? That's me right now. My electrolytes, these are the tropical flavour. My favourite are the apple and blackcurrant ones or the summer fruits, but I've run out of them at the moment. So I'm just heading to Hale with Abby. I'm gonna do a few little exercises, film a bit of content, and then I've got my race this evening, which I've got to say my muscles and my body's pretty fatigued. So that's gonna be fun. Excited, I think. To the 10k PB now. I mean, 10k, it could be a PB. We're wearing the cotton lifting sports bar, the Gymshark one, which I actually find so supportive. I don't know why it's called for lifting, but it's definitely for running. And then the Adapt Flex shorts, Flex seamless shorts. I just love these for running. They never rise up. My favourite running belt, and I'm gonna run in my Puma DFYNE Elite 3s because I never get blisters with them. Touch wood, black magic, I bet I get blisters now. I don't know what we're gonna get, but we're just gonna go out there and I'm gonna try my best. I actually feel like sometimes it's good to just do these and get in the race environment, and just, there's such a good community there. There's loads of people that run it, so yeah, and it's such a lovely night. This morning was horrible. Although this might be very painful, I'm really excited. I'm excited to go and see what I can do. Last time I did a PB was in March. I mean, it's been quite a bit of time since then, but when I did that, I felt like I was the fittest I've ever been. I honestly felt like, yeah, smash this. And just after that, I got injured. I've just had a squares bar just for extra carbs. So I will try and vlog as much as possible on this run, but I can tell you now, if I'm in pain, I will not be able to get my camera out. I'll literally just be focusing on my pacer's feet. Wish me luck. Got a number, which is really crumpled. I'm really nervous, just warming up. Messed up a bit because we didn't hear the people saying Steve will go earlier, so we're back actually, which is great. Got a PB. I honestly did not have a clue what I was getting in that race. I didn't even have my watch on. Joe was just pacing there and I was just literally looking at his feet. I didn't feel like we were going that fast, and I really didn't feel like I was in for a PB, so I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to give my best shot here. We got about a minute and 53 PB, so really happy with that. And to say I don't feel my fittest and we're PB in, that's so good. So 42.06, super happy. So, I thought I'd just sit down and talk to you guys about that race, just do a little recap. Going into that race, I did actually feel really tired. I never, ever train at 7 p.m. at night. I just don't do it. I train in the morning or late morning-ish, and then if I'm gonna have a second session, then I'll train at 4 p.m. So that was like really testing. These are the kind of things that I do want to test out though. Like I want to be able to make sure that if, you know, I have a Hyrox race at that time at night, or like that ever comes about, then I know exactly what to do. And these kind of things, like a little 10k race, are good then to use as like trial runs to test in these races. Really happy with that result. And I honestly did not think I was gonna get that. I came second female. If you look at the chip time, and 48 out of 504 overall, and then second out of 109 in my category. So 42.06 was the chip time, and then the gun time was 43.53, which isn't like the proper time. 42.06 is the proper time. Saying to my coach for ages, like, I really don't feel like I'm in a good place for training. When you have an injury, it does really set you back, and I wasn't running for 3 or 4 weeks, and then building that back up is so hard. You have got to actually mentally believe in yourself and be like, actually, I have got my fitness back, I can actually do it. And for me, in my groin and my hip, I get so worried that like, oh no, I'm going to be out for a long time, because fitness for me isn't just to look better or like get better or get PBs all the time. It's like, it's so good for your mental health. Saying that though, I obviously have been working super hard recently, and I've been really trying to hit my paces. Everything that my coach has said, I have been hitting. So basically the plan was, Joe was just pacing me the whole way around. I gave him my watch because he doesn't really use a watch, and I was like, you just pace me and we'll just see how we get on. It was 2.5k, 4 loops of that. Pretty flat, to be fair. There was a few inclines, which was like going over the bridges, but then obviously you decline as well, which was really good. But the inclines, I was like, oh, they not feel good. Like, I'm going really slow up these inclines. As I was racing, I was like, I am surely not gonna get a PB here. Like, I don't feel fast. So we set off and did 350 Ks on the first 2Ks, and if I looked at my watch and I was doing that, I'd probably slow down, because I would have been like, no, can't do this, set off too fast. Which, to be fair, in my head I did think, wow, we have set off fast. But if I'd have done that, then I would have been like, right, really slow down. But without an actual watch and looking at what I was doing, I didn't actually know what time I was doing, so I was just going as fast as I could go, going off that pace. So in reality, I do actually think it's better not having a watch. I mean, obviously for your intervals and knowing your paces, it is good to know you are sticking to your paces. But I got to halfway and I thought, wow, I am struggling here. This is going to be very deep pain cave that we're about to enter. Do you know what? I just kept thinking to myself, this is going to be over soon. It's literally 20 minutes. Like, and Joe was saying when it was like 2k left, he was like, 8 minutes of work, that's all you've got. And I was thinking, do you think I can do 4k pace on this last 2k? Are you all right? So our split times were 5k was 3:51 pace, 2nd k was 3:51 pace again, 3rd k was 4:09 pace, 4k was 3:58, 5th k was 4:24. That is when I was like, oh my god. 6th k was 4:16, 7th k was 4:20, 8th k was 4:29, 9th k was 4:10, 10th k was 4:20. I really struggle at the end of a race, struggle to really push on that last bit. A lot of people can conserve their energy and make that last bit the best bit, but no, not me. I can't do that. I am in the pain cave from when we start at that start line to when we finish. I don't have any energy at the end. I am literally dying. When I got to the end, the guy gave me a water bottle. He was like, are you all right? I was like, I'm all right. But do I not look all right? Do I look really bad? Overall, really happy with the result. Cannot thank Joe enough for pacing me, because that was really hard. I've actually got a half marathon in 3 weeks, which it was actually meant to be a 10k at first, which I signed up for with my sister. And she was like, just do the half marathon. And I was like, go on then. I can't say no. I'm gonna have my tea and then get an early night. Very grateful for my body today and working hard. I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Oh, God. You're speaking to a very tired girlie. I've had about 4 hours sleep. My whoop is going to be screaming at me. I don't even want to look at the app. I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to know. We are currently on our way to work. So it's 5 AM. I usually do a shift once a week. I just love working there. It is so fun. The people that you meet, the team that we have there is amazing. So I usually just try and do 1 shift a week, because just like with training being pretty intense, I usually do the early shifts, which are my favourite. So getting up at 4:30 does have a bit of toll on my body. Got a double training day today actually, so fun times. double training day on the day after you've done a 10k PB and after you've been up at 4:30 and not gone to sleep till 12. Happy days, guys. So we are back from work. My hair has gone flat and we are tired, but we've got double sessions today. I really want like a full rest day on Sunday, ready to reset for the rest of the week. So I am gonna just get my double sessions done, otherwise I'd probably like shift one Sunday. Got a full body session now, which I'm gonna do in my apartment building. Hyrox class tonight with my friend, and then we're gonna go for some food afterwards. Days like this, I don't know how I make it to the end of the day, to be honest with you. Being up at 4:30 and literally only having 4 hours sleep. I think I'm just running on adrenaline and like workouts, but I am gonna have an energy drink. I don't have any energy drinks or caffeine usually after 2 p.m. So yeah, I need to get that in quickly. I'm also going to have a squares bar quickly just for a bit of extra carbs before I train, and then I'll come back and have my lunch. I think it's a bit too early to have lunch right now. I don't want to feel heavy in the workout. It is just like a weights kind of workout. I will see you at the gym.
Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? I can tell you've been mixing from the sign you've been given. Hey, so dangerous, how you played?
We've just completed the workout. I am knackered. I've got a Hyrox class tonight, so that's great. I'm gonna refuel now and just have like a chicken wrap or something, just nice and quick and easy. That session wasn't my best, not gonna lie. Do you know what? When I work out, I like just doing like just legs or just arms. Obviously that session was like a full body. I've not actually done one of them in a very long time. I'm just gonna eat now and then literally head to Hyrox in about an hour. What did you think of the session?
It was very much zone 2.
This is zone 2 sweat. What are you drinking there?
Getting some electrolytes for sweat to minimum amount and average heart rate of 100.
What's your favourite flavour?
Mixed berry.
I really like the Sniffles. Is that not the one that you had about?
Yeah, you have apple and blackberry.
Oh yeah, I really like that one.
This is mixed berry burst? Something berry.
Something fruity, but it's really good and I really rate it. If you're not getting your electrolytes in, get them in. Mine really looks quite plain today. That doesn't look good, does it?
I've got 2 plates.
Whack that on there. Did you get that? I thought you weren't going to get that.
Yeah, I got that.
Honestly.
Why are you making me put it on here?
You don't have to if you don't want to. But yeah, this is the post-workout meal. Good morning, guys. It is our last day of training this week, which I am so happy about. We trained yesterday, and I think I was just a bit tired from the race, which I didn't actually realise how tired my body actually was. It wasn't hurting, but it was actually just tired. I think sometimes we actually get confused with that when our body actually needs to just rest anyway, and when it's actually hurting, because sometimes I feel like you don't need to have DOMs to know it needs to rest. A full rest day tomorrow, which will be so nice. I am actually going to go for a long walk. We've got a Hyrox session today. Last night in a Hyrox session, I didn't go too hard. Like, went pretty easy, just keeping my body moving. Just nice to do a class with Lauren. And today is going to be pretty hard on the Echo bike. It makes me feel sick saying that. The gym now, and then I've got so much work to do today. So I'm literally just going to smash that out. And then tonight I am Gonna just make some nice food. This is the cute little fit. I always feel like I have to show you a fit because I used to really struggle finding good Hyrox outfits. So this Elevate Sports Bra, I think it's like a nude colour, and these DFYNE shorts. Just thought it'd look quite nice together. Let's go and get this workout done. She's a tired girl, I feel like she has been every single day, but we've got to go and get this stuff done. It's not going to do it itself. It doesn't work unless you do. Just back from the gym, gotta say that session was a lot harder than it actually looked. I was looking at it thinking, oh, this actually doesn't seem too bad. That happens with every single session. I do that all the time and it's literally horrendous. I'm like, why do I do this when I know it's going to be really hard? Like, just prepare yourself that every session is going to be hard. It's time to fuel back up. Just the same as usual, every single morning. I don't know what this lump is in my hair. It's literally like I feel like a dinosaur. Same as every single morning, and my vitamins in my drink. That session felt surprisingly good. Considering I couldn't do 5 wobbles with a 9 kg in a row about a month ago, we're now like 10 wobbles feels pretty easy. The session was a 1,200 metre run into a 10 cal echo bike, 10 metres sled push into 10 burpees to plate. I did 155 on the sled push, which felt okay. Into a 1,000 metre run, 15 cals on the echo bike, 20 metre sled push, and 15 burpee to plate. And then 800 metre run, 20 cals on the echo bike, 30 metre sled push and 20 burpees to plate. First run I did 4:05 pace, the second run I did 4 pace, this is like km, and the third run I did 3:50 pace. And then I did 3 minutes rest, and then it was 3 times 1,200 metres at 4:10 pace into 10 wall balls at a 9 kg. And in between them you had 2 minutes rest. The running felt fine. I felt like I could push it a bit more, but I just stuck to what I said I was going to do, which was the 4:10 pace. And now I'm just knackered. This week has completely written me off. I am so tired. My sleep hasn't been that great. And yeah, but looking at the positive, like I've done a race. It's very taxing on your body. And I've done like really hard sessions. I've pushed in all my sessions. Feel really good after them. I'm just a bit tired, and that is it. And that is what happens when you train a lot and you're working, and it just happens to your body. So tomorrow is going to be lovely to have a rest day, and then we're going to get back to it on Monday. This was the first week back training after Worlds, which went really well, really happy with my progress. And now it's just knuckling down even more, and we're going to ramp up the training. Don't know how that can be ramped up, but ramping up the training, ramping up the intensity, and we're going all in. I'm ready for it, and I hope you guys are ready to come along with the journey with me to getting as fit and as strong as possible, and also enjoying the process. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube vlog and how my week's training has planned out post Hyrox World. Just getting back into it. And if you want to see more of this content, please remember to like and subscribe. Bye!